I need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
What do I have? I have a band. Examine. A clip-on hospital wristband. It has my name, date of birth, and hospital number on it. Oh. Bed. Do I have to lie down right now? Clock. Examine. The needles are stuck at 10:08. Look up the 10:08 clock thing. Dave Gorman, a comedian, great comedian, has a good bit about that. Glove rack. Examine. It is full of latex gloves, 3 different sizes. Let's take some gloves. Take a lot of gloves. Examine. A bunch of rubber gloves. They're quite heavy, actually. Sink. Turn cold water on. Turn hot water on. It's already running. Turn tap off. Turn hot water on. I have an idea. What happens if I pick lie down? I really don't want to sleep here. I'm not tired anyway. Okay. Pillow. Examine the pillow. Just looking at the pillow makes me wonder how many people have died with their heads on it. I'm sure it's been washed many times since, but it still sends a chill down my spine. Come to think of it, I nearly died here myself. Wait, I did die for a moment, didn't I? Look under. Nothing interesting under the pillow. Stop infection in its tracks. Every patient contact needs clean hands. Right about that. Drug chart. Read the drug chart. List of drugs for patient inside room 2. I guess that's me then. I'm on a lot of sedatives, it appears. The stuff they're giving me could knock out a horse and give it a headache for a week too. It could also cause hallucinations and paranoia. How bizarre. Why would they want to give me all that? I'm not crazy, I know that for sure. If anyone's crazy here, it's someone who put me on all this medication for no good medical reason. Flowers. A bunch of chrysanthemums. The kerning, and that's a little strange. I hate flowers. I know that they smell of flowers. I don't like flowers. I don't care what they smell like. Take. I'm not taking them. I don't like flowers, especially chrysanthemums. Examine. Side room 2. They must be keeping another suicidal nutcase in there. Read. According to this, her name is Anne Burton, 35 years of age. She's taking a lot of sedatives and a long history of drug abuse. It seems that on top of it all, she's taking methadone for heroin withdrawal syndrome. At the bottom of the page, there's a note saying she's actually a private patient who's staying here out of her own free will. Lucky lady, I guess it won't be so easy for me to leave the ward. Let's try to enter. Oh! Oh! The needles are stuck at 11:40. Are all the clocks broken in the hospital? I am not sleeping in someone else's bed. That bed's a bit of a mess. They seem to have an extra pillow. Let's look under their pillow. There is nothing interesting under their pillow. Oh, I'm all the way over here. Who are you, nurse? I bet she thinks those red-rimmed glasses make her look attractive. I know her kind all too well. Completely dedicated to her job, yet totally brainless and close-minded. Aye, fair enough, Susan. Is Liz here?
Is Liz here?
And who's Liz?
That young nurse who was here last night. Black hair, very chatty. She said her name was Liz.
I'm sorry. A lot of people come through here. I can't remember everyone's name. Can you return to your bed now, please? It's nearly time for your medication. I can't be chasing around after every single patient.
Beg your pardon?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, all right?
I feel much better now. Can you please discharge me?
I'm glad to hear that. But I can't discharge you until Dr. X sees you. He should be doing his round very soon. Please return to your bed and wait for him, all right?
I don't really want to talk to you anymore, but I also have to be completionist about this.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes? Thanks.
There appears to be no background noise until the nurse starts talking. Minor thing. But, yeah, just a little
I'd like to go
interesting.
home now.
Well, so would I. But there are procedures and a system in place. I can't just let you go like that.
What?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, all right?
That nurse is very rude. Discharge letter. For Anne Burton inside room 1, it seems she has made herself in the hospital and allowed to leave whenever she wishes. Let's take it.
Please do not touch these. They
Oh.
are all confidential documents.
Yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't leave them out on the desk for everyone to see.
Very
If
good
you're looking
point.
for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
Oh. Something's happening in this room. Folders. Patient files piled up on the desk. Let's take that.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
I was only going to tidy up.
I'm sorry, are you one of the housekeepers? Why did you dress up as a patient?
I just can't stand mess, that's all. And there's no need to be sarcastic.
Who's being sarcastic?
You're a dick. Who are you? Security.
Excuse me, where's the exit?
It's just down the corridor, ma'am.
Thanks. I'll be on my way then.
Can I see the discharge letter first?
A discharge letter? What for?
Some of our patients are under observation and aren't allowed out of the ward. For their own safety, of course.
It sounds like we're prisoners here.
It's for the patient's safety, ma'am. If you haven't been discharged by the doctors, I'm afraid I can't let you through.
He's
May I ask
reasonable.
what your name is?
My name is Susan Ashworth. Can I go now?
If you've not been discharged, I can't let you out, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for you, ma'am.
See, he's just doing
You
his
should
job.
talk to the
Your other
doctor
one's a
first and
dick.
come back with a letter and some form of identification.
Identification.
Sorry, ma'am, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Right. It seems that a discharge letter is the only ticket out of here.
Let's see. Well, that's not the way I came. Oh, right, I see. That's the patient from side room 2. God, doesn't she look confused? She looks like she's about to pass out. Another suicidal patient. Strange, she looks like someone I know. Talk to.
Hi. Are you alright? Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh, I mean you no harm. I'm trapped here, just like you.
Trapped? I don't know. It's just so hard to think without it. But you're a stranger. And you're not one of those lovely nurses either. They look after me so well.
Lovely
I
nurse.
trust the nurses like I trusted my mother.
I just want to talk. I need your help.
Unless it's Mother who sent you. Was it her? Please tell me it was her.
I guess it was her.
Yeah, sure. I'm a good friend of your mother.
I miss her so much. I can't remember you very well. But you should know this. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
Yeah, sure I do. Now, let me ask you.
What is it?
Oh, well,
What is my mother's name?
Joan, Mary, Elizabeth, Mandy, Sarah, Alice. I don't. The name Alice was said earlier. That's the only one I have a reason to guess.
Alice.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
I doubt it's any of them. If she was Irish, her mom's name if she was Irish, her mom's name would be Mary. It's a toilet door. Let's go to the toilet. Is that an overhead projector? My goodness. Ooh, what's in the bin? It hasn't been emptied for a while. There are a lot of discarded medication pots in there, among other gross stuff. Let's search in the bin. I'll take one of these medication pots. Note. Read. Please stop writing messages on the mirror while we are currently experiencing difficulties maintaining the high level of cleanliness due to sudden absence of our cleaning staff. We ask all patients to be considerate and help keep the ward tidy. I'm going to write something on it. Toilet. Let's look at the toilet. It's rather filthy. Open lid. Flush. Certainly flushed. Close lid. Let's use the lid. The lid is down. Open lid. Use. I've been dying for a wee ever since I woke up. Oh, fair enough. Flush. Don't we polite. And close lid. Let's run the hot water. Examine. I can't look at myself. The mirror is cracked. A large shard of glass is lying on the side. Can I wash my hands? I'm gonna leave the hot water tap going. I assume that's so I can write a message on the thing. Oh, I don't want... Oh, can I not? Yeah, there we go. Take the shard of glass. If they find it on me, they'll think I'm a psycho, but it might be useful too. I risk it. How do I... Oh, there we go. Ah, E-I-L. Fly. How did I see the mirror? Have the mirror as a choice at one point? E-I-L. I guess I'll turn the tap off now. E-I-L. So L-I-E. Let's ring for assistance. Am I a little stuck? Oh dear.
Someone is coming.
Oh, go get the discharge
Ring the
papers.
bell. Is there an emergency?
I want to see it. I'm feeling a bit woozy. I pressed it by mistake.
I pressed it by mistake. Sorry.
Oh. Alright. It happens, I guess. I'll see you later.
Oh, I wasn't prepared. Let's go back into this person's room. Clock, bed, pillow, dirty looking pillow. There was nothing underneath the pillow. I'm not gonna lie to. Oh, if I could just... Let's just read it. Just as Anne Burton. Talk to the nurse.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5
Is it
minutes?
ever not being used?
Thanks.
Tell those security guys to let me through right now.
I'll tell them in a minute. I just have to finish my writing first.
I'm not kidding. I want you to let me go right now.
Could you calm down, please? There's no need to be rude.
What? I'm not being...
I'll be with you in a second. You're looking after a lot of patients here, not just you. Let me finish this. I can't remember what I was going to write. I have to start all over again.
Why? Why do you have to start all over again?
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Most names are Sarah.
Sarah.
No.
Damn it. I'm just gonna
If you
keep...
really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
You don't have one of those
But I know
books, do
it.
you?
Let me just
Anne,
think for a
Amy,
second.
Barbara, Betty, Carla, Kira. Just go in order.
Anne Burton.
No, that's my name. You don't know my mother. You little liar. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh, heroin withdrawal. What is that? Private patient, so...
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name.
I'm just
The
gonna
name that haunts me.
say I don't know and see
A
what happens.
beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. I don't know.
No, of course you don't. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone. If you really are a friend,
Oh, I wish you could
you
skip
will know my
dialogue.
mother's name. The name that haunts me.
Because I bet it's none of these
Beautiful name.
names anyway until
But
I
I know
find the
Let
information.
me just think for a second. Joan.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Talk
If you really
to...
are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Mary.
No, you're wrong. Leave me
Ah.
alone. Please,
Why am I even
just
trying
leave
to do
me
this?
alone.
I know I'm gonna have to go look for it. Probably. Oh.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Elizabeth and
Elizabeth.
Mandy.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Mandy is the last name. I haven't tried.
Mandy.
No, you're wrong. Leave me
Ooh.
alone. Please,
I have an idea.
just leave me alone.
I don't know. I thought there might be... For some reason I thought there was a mirror above all those doors. I have an idea that isn't probably... I don't know what. Use... In front of this thing. Can I use... Oh, I wondered if we could do that. Medication pot. Use. Hmm. Yes! And now if I flush, it should overflow. Let's ring for assistance.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The
There's a
toilet's
toilet.
blocked.
Oh
What?
no!
Well, that's hardly an emergency.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out. Just give me a minute.
Can I-
It's the gloves. Again! I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
Hurry! Can I just take it? I don't need this. I did already
Sorry,
lie.
Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, right. Name band. I think I left it in my room. I'll go and get it, shall I?
Give.
Shall we swap our name bands?
Mother always told me not to talk to strangers. I can't take it. I'm being good now. Only talk to my nurses and good friends.
Do you want a glass shard? Huh. There's still nothing in on that.
It wasn't you who did it, was it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Someone just stuck a bunch of... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's sorted now.
Sort
I
of
just
now.
hope it's the last time I've put my hands in that stinking toilet.
That isn't very hygienic, but if there's no cleaner. Examine the mirror. I can't look at myself. I don't need to use it again. I have no idea what her mom's name is or how to find that information out or how to give. Let's see.